as the guy kicked the ball, the first thing he did was grab his crotch to cover himself up, and it was like right there on the TV. It was hilarious, and because that buddy of mine that I was with played college soccer, was actually going to was invited to go try out for the Olympic team years and years ago, and he was like, "Yeah, that's the thing, man. They're always grabbing their crotch to cover themselves up when a kick happens in front of them."
That sounds like it was a free kick right towards the goal.
No, no, it was like during a play. It wasn't a free kick. It was like, I mean, they were like, he was coming across to block his kick or something like that, and the guy went to kick it, and the ball went right up towards him, and he he hopped up in the air. He was hopping, kind of in midair, and he was grabbing himself like, oh God, I'm gonna get hit.
The best thing is what this guy right here, the one-armed DIYer. Like,
oh yeah, that's a good buddy of mine. I love that
all the foreigners coming over here and experiencing America for the first time. Like,
right.
That is
well,
where
you guys
the real
see
Rebecca
did you guys see where the Scots have drank Boston out of beer?
No, but
yes, I saw that.
Like, that takes talent to drink an entire city out of beer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they were. Rebecca was telling me that that over here when they were in Dallas, they had buses going every 30 minutes to the Fort Worth Zoo, to Buc-ee's, and somewhere else. And they were full.
Buc-ee's cleaned up.
And they were full.
Oh yeah, there's millions of people in Europe over here, because Americans don't understand. Americans have never really gotten into soccer like the rest of the world, but soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
So let's look at these comments real quick. Josh made a comment, Euro eating Texas barbecue. Now,
yes,
should the Europeans be eating North Carolina pork barbecue? Or should they have
Texas isn't real barbecue?
Texas, hold on a second there. You better bite your tongue.
We're not going to get into this shit with these losers, JR.
Texas isn't real barbecue. Texas is brisket. That's not barbecue.
Oh my fucking God. Anyway,
that's basically
most
like
of the videos,
baking your mom's fucking potato salad.
Most of the videos have been Texas barbecue. And because I mean that they have it in Houston and stuff, but I mean those videos have been great. Like one guy was saying, he's like, we ate so much barbecue they couldn't even sleep because their stomachs.
They got the fucking meat sweats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch to desktop real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, man. Yeah, the definitely the videos of all the people, like the Japanese guy at the bar here in Texas, freaking riding the mechanical bull, dude.
Oh my God, I hadn't seen that one.
Yeah, it was good, bro. He stayed on for a little bit.
Waka.
Yeah, they it's been some of the stuff that my wife's been telling me about. It's been pretty comical.
Yeah. Well,
people
they're over here experience a lot
going
of
into our Walmarts and stuff, and just like just blowing their minds how big everything is.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they're having a good time experiencing things.
Oh shit! Sorry, Adam.
You're good.
Yeah, it is, dude. It honestly has been great, man. Because I'll tell you one of the greatest things about the content is a lot of these people within the stuff, like within their videos, they're saying, man, like, I never knew America was like this. Like they talk about how nice everyone is. Like as soon as they find out they're from another country, like all these things are like, like several of them have said, like, this is not what we're being, what we have as far as an opinion of y'all. We feel it's violence everywhere and a bunch of fat, obese people and you're mean and rude. And so that I like the best, man. I love that all these thousands and thousands of people are coming to our country and they're getting to get American hospitality, and have a taste of our culture and stuff like that. Just so that is honestly my favorite part is breaking down those stereotypes that the world sees Americans as.
Doesn't
it's been great.
Iran have a team over here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about it on the news, and
they just got beat by Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about how I think they were kind of welcomed over here. I didn't hear
everybody's been welcomed over here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the great thing that that's why they call football the beautiful game because of its ability to unite everybody.
Well,
unless you're
not-
a Somali,
unless you're in
unless
Brazil
you're
and
a
they tear
Somali
down the
referee.
stadiums and shit.
Unless you're a Somali referee, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Somali referee who couldn't get a visa. The government wouldn't give him a visa, and they kept him from entering the country. But FIFA went ahead and paid for his entire fee for the tournament, as if he actually worked it to compensate him. So that was a good thing. I thought that was a class act by FIFA.
I love what Josh just said. We need ice at all the stadiums. Posted. I love it.
Oh my God.
What about those? I know you guys probably don't follow it. I don't really follow it, but it's great to see them there because they're like just dominating everybody. But those Tar Heels, man, and college baseball,
Nobody cares.
they
Well, we're
ate
talking about
West
soccer,
Virginia's lunch.
Spencer.
I know, but we're moving on. Let's move on to baseball. I'm tired of soccer.
Are the Tar Heels kicking anybody's ass in soccer right now?
No, but they have.
Moving on, back to
Number one team in university.
Actually,
The girls
they
soccer
have
team
not.
is number one. That's what
The
they're
girls'
known for.
soccer team did this. Look at North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. Did you know I'm in North Carolina?
Damn, Adam, I didn't realize that was you doing that. I had to look up to see
my
that.
God, that's fucking funny.
He makes noises like that periodically.
He's good at it. Yeah, I need him to
He's
do a
cute when he does
voiceover.
it.
I need him to
He's
do a
cute.
voiceover on my show, my
Yeah.
startup sequence with that voice.
Yeah.
What do you have, hon?
Yeah. What do you want? You want the meatloaf?
It sounds like the was it June? What not what her name from the Odd Couple? Wasn't that the wife? You know that really high pitched voice.
Yeah.
Can't remember what-
And Edith from Archie Bunker.
Edith Bunker.
Yeah.
Edith Bunker.
Archie.
That's it.
Archie, what do you think of this, Archie?
Speaking of speaking of Edith, can somebody kick Josh out of chat? He's done.
I know.
Yeah.
Josh he's off his meds today. Mom, the meatloaf.
Oh yeah, Will Ferrell. and
Mom,
Wedding
the
Crashers,
meatloaf!
That was the best. That was the best.
Fuck!
It was funny.
Like funerals, man. The girls are just like
You know that entire
funerals are the
scene
best
was
place to pick up
improv.
women.
Yeah, I saw a thing about that.
It
That
was what?
entire scene was improv, and it was hilarious.
Oh heck yeah, it was.
Mom, cancel the meatloaf. Never mind.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, they were supposed to come out with a part 2, and I think everybody signed up for it, but I hadn't heard anything else about it.
It's coming. It is. I think I saw Apple Movie Trailers had it up, so
Really?
it'll be out soon.
Yeah, that'll be great to see that what they do with that one. You know, because
I
number
could
one,
take
the
a good
first one
name.
was such a great movie.
It was, dude. It was like you could have picked a better cast for that thing. And I am
But
not
listen,
a Will Ferrell fan. by
I
any
will
stretch.
go out. I will go out on this limb, and I will die on this hill. The mid 2000s, like from 2003 ish until 2015, were some of the funniest movies ever made.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you think of Step Brothers, you think of Wedding Crashers, American Pie, like some of the funniest, most iconic movies ever made.
Yeah,
Uh,
remember
Pedro
Porky's?
and I were talking about movies last night at the end of close to the end of the podcasting.
Mhm.
I don't see any movies out these days that's even worth even going to see.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
went-
Top Gun 2 was the last one I saw, and
That was a
I
good
thought it
one.
was good.
Yeah, it
I
was
will,
good.
I will
Wait,
say my favorite part about movies and Icom is that I only
Popcorn.
look forward to is honestly the graphics, man. Because I'm with JR. There's not a lot of new stories to fucking tell. We're kind of just recycling a lot of things, but I will say I do love like watching stuff with amazing graphics now. Like I think
Have
that's
you
my
seen-
biggest thing.
Have you seen the new Jack Ryan movie on Amazon yet?
I
Yes,
have started
yes,
it, but I haven't
that
finished
was-
it.
Dude,
Now, that was
it
kick-ass.
was fantastic. And
Wow.
they've already said, Krasinski's already said, if the fans want it, I'm willing to do another one. So I'm hoping they start doing another one.
Yeah, there's
Jack Ryan?
Because
I'll
they
have to check that out.
they do such a good job of telling the story. John, have you seen the Jack Ryan series on Amazon?
yes, that's good too. Jack Ryan series is good too.
Dude, okay, so I'm not one to really sit down and watch a ton of TV because I just don't have time, right? I binge watched the entire first season in a single day.
Wow.
It was
Well,
that good.
I've got to go back to Phoenix in a couple of weeks, and that's what I do. In the evenings, I'll binge watch something. I'll make sure I put that on my
It
watch list.
Put it
it
at the
was
top of your
fantastic.
list.
Yeah, put it
It's
at number
it's
one,
real good.
and then number two, The Terminal List.
That one is fucking fantastic, dude.
Yep.
I don't.
That
I've
that
tried
guy
to watch.
is
That's a movie, isn't it? Terminal List.
No,
It's
it's
a
a
series.
series.
dude.
It's
How
Because I've got it
crazy is
saved
it?
on my favorites on Amazon Prime, and it showed it as a movie.
No, it's a show. How crazy is it,
Okay.
Adam, that both of those guys that we're talking about that are now lead action stars, just a decade plus ago, were dumb comedy people in series on TV, and now they've
Yeah.
completely switched. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
personally, I love them better, like as action
Oh,
stars. I love their-
Krasinski as an action star is incredible.
yes, dude.
But
like,
I mean, the plots of the first 3 seasons of Jack Ryan were incredible. Like, it was so relatable to current events. You're like, holy shit, is this actually going on? Like, it was so good.
Yeah,
I'll be right back,
I
guys.
can't wait to check that out. You know, I actually saw a movie in the movie theater for the first time in like 6 years, just a couple weeks ago. I went and I saw Don't Shoot Me, Mandalorian, and Grogu.
I saw it too. It's,
I
was
have not
disappointed.
but-
seen that yet. I'm waiting
but-
for it
but-
to come
but-
out.
money. Wait till it fucking comes out.
I think it was it would have been better as a multi-part episode.
That's what it was
in the
supposed to
next
be,
season.
John. The movie
it
was
would have
the
been better that
missing
way.
Season 2.
It would have been better that way. However, I have not missed a single Star Wars opening night premiere since 1977.
Damn it, son. Let's go.
Not a single one. So I cannot miss these on opening night. I don't want to break my streak. And the next one that's coming out is November of next year. They are releasing the 50th anniversary edition of A New Hope. They found the
That one I will
original.
go see.
They found the original theatrical cuts, and they are re-airing them for the 50th anniversary. So I will definitely be there for that. You know, the one where Han actually shot first. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, but JR, don't waste your money on it, dude. It is honestly, and I'll ask you this: have you ever watched the Mandalorian series?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. About to say, if you haven't, this movie is going to make zero sense to you. And even if you watch the Mando series, you're going to be a little slightly lost because, again, they took this movie. Was supposed to be a season in the show, and for some reason, it never happened. If you watch the series between 2 and 3, there's like this weird gap. And that's what this was supposed to be, and it never got made, and they just wrapped it into this fucking movie. So you watch the whole series, and then you do this movie, and you're like, wow, this is completely weird. And the storyline is, it took me probably halfway through the movie to figure out, oh, that's what the point of the movie is. It's fucking weird, man. It was weird. But
Well, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it to come out. On
I had to
Disney.
watch it though. Like John, I love Star Wars. I love Mandalorian. Pedro Pascal, love him as an actor. I had to go see it. So
the new Star Wars that's out right now, right? Have you seen that one?
yeah, but that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Mandalorian
My
Grogu.
neighbor was saying it wasn't that good. He was
wasn't.
he was kind of, he's a big Star Wars fan. I mean, I like the older stuff, and but
The critics downplay Mandalorian a lot because there's no lightsabers, hardly any lightsabers.
True, that's true.
And the Star Wars universe is so much bigger than just Jedi and Sith.
Mhm.
And that's one of the things that I personally had always loved about it. I
too,
was a
John.
big gamer at the turn of the century, and there was a Star Wars MMO that was out there that I played for about 8 years. And though my wife was a Jedi, I was a bounty hunter. And I love the hell out of playing that character. It's a different way to experience that universe, and it turns that universe more into almost like an old style Western, and to me it gives the entire structure more flavor, and that's one of the reasons why I really loved The Mandalorian.
I enjoy all these offshoot series that they've been doing, John. The only one I haven't liked is I can't remember. It starts with an A.
Ahsoka.
No, I loved Ahsoka because I love Rosario Dawson. Love that fucking thing. Yeah. No, it
I
was.
was about to debate you.
Yeah, it was about a guy. I can't remember. I didn't really like that one, but I'm with you, man. You know, I grew up on Star Wars. Even though I was born in the 80s, like my mom was a huge Star Wars fan. I saw all the movies, you know, in the 90s, in the late 90s when Menace came out. So I love it, but it is so much more than just the Jedis. And I like all the offshoot stuff because you get to see how vast, like you said, the Star Wars universe is and all these different type of characters and their stories. And the thing about Star Wars movies is you watch them and you see all these characters and you're like, damn, I wonder who that guy Boba Fett really is. And it, you know, the series, and it brings it all together, man. So I like that because you kind of get the backstories of stuff.
One Arm is talking about Andor. That is to me
I didn't
the
like
absolute best one I have
Really?
ever
I didn't
come
like
across.
Andor,
It,
man.
the only problem with Andor, the only problem I have with Andor is that it's almost too real. It's almost too real to me, and I thought it was a fantastic story. And leading up to the movie that they ended up doing was awesome.
Agree with One Arm DIYer Jon Favreau. Like, who would have thought like this dude would take the Star Wars universe where it went? I agree with that, man. And he
and that was wholly blessed by Christ. What was his name? The guy who created Star Wars. I can't believe I'm blanking
Lucas.
Lucas, thank you. Yeah,
I can't think of his name now.
Lucas loved the hell out of it. And actually, I heard a rumor that Lucas was going back to Disney and was taking over the Star Wars storyline again.
I want to say
I thought I had heard
something similar to that.
The last Star Wars movie I saw was the guy, the black-haired actor. I guess it was Darth Vader's son, maybe, or something like that. That he tried to kill that girl and.
You're talking about the last trilogy.
Yeah, it was like 5 years.
Might have been Last Jedi. Might have been Last Jedi or something like that.
You know,
like five or 6 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago.
I did not like the last trilogy that much. I enjoyed what they did for the first movie of that. It was definitely a fan love film. Because there are so many parallels that went back to A New Hope, but that one, after that, the story was too choppy. The directors they had were very choppy. They were all about flash and dash. It was not about story development, character development, which, you know, to me was really missing in those. I've watched them once on opening night, and I've never gone back.
Yeah.
So, well, on the, I guess we could trail off on Star Wars and we'll get into some other stuff, but
sorry, I could be on there all day.
Dude, I'll talk about fucking movies all day long. I literally was about to start getting into Star Trek. Like, I get made fun of because I like Star Trek too. Like,
I love
Trek.
Trek.
Absolutely. But here,
the
hold on,
thing
talking about Star
me
Wars.
Off, though, is that that they killed the next Star Trek that was supposed to come out. They killed it.
They did. But so here's the cool thing about Star Wars. I watch CBS Sunday Morning, dude. It's one of the few news programs that I watch because I feel like they are pretty much like down the line and shit with the stuff they report. But they did a story a few weeks ago about a teacher who she uses Star Wars in her government and economic classes. And there's another teacher that uses it in other things. And like they use the storylines and the stuff going on to talk about political things and government interaction that actually happens on Earth. But they use the show as a way to, like, you know, kind of chill it out and everything. And it's all that. But the numbers with it, like from previous to now, since this teacher's implemented it, the testing numbers have like vastly improved. Now there are students that are signing up to be in her class because she has implemented this popular thing and has put it into the education, along with a few other teachers and some stuff. Like one uses it, like he used the comparisons in history class of the stuff going on with battles in the, you know, Galactic Republic and all that, and the things that have gone on here. So pretty cool how we're able to implement those kind of things in, you know, in education, man, make things a little bit more interesting. So who'd ever thought Star Wars would be fucking taught in school? You know what I mean?
Trump is the emperor, is what you're saying.
I don't know how she teaches it. I don't know what she said. She teaches it. Yeah. But anyway, where did you go, Adam? Oh, you went to eat breakfast, didn't you?
Went to grab it.
He's eating his Whataburger biscuit.
What'd you get from Whataburger for breakfast?
Sausage biscuit, baby. Just something
Yeah.
simple.
I feel you.
The honey butter chicken biscuit that kept me alive during Hurricane Harvey. That stuff was.
I think it's dope, though.
Yeah, speaking of, we're supposed to get some of that. We're getting wind right now. It's it's pretty windy outside here. I guess we're supposed to get storms this afternoon and tomorrow from that system coming up.
I worked the night shift doing FEMA disaster recovery stuff during Harvey,
Mhm.
and the only things open in the small town that I was stationed in was Walmart, Whataburger, and HEB until about 8 o'clock. And that was it. So
Well, what about Waffle House?
they did not have a Waffle House,
Mm.
at least not close to the Air Force Base.
Which
So
base? Where were you?
I was in Seguin, Texas.
So Lackland.
One-armed DIY.
No, Lackland's in San Antonio, right? I was
Yes,
out at
Lackland, San Antonio.
I was
Yeah.
out in Seguin at the
Pretty-
training.
Pretty close. So
Yeah,
Seguin's,
it's not
pretty-
it's
pretty
like
close,
what
yeah.
20-30 minutes from San
Yeah,
Antonio
yeah,
from
it ain't too
Lackland.
far, yeah.
Mhm.
But
By
I
the way,
survived honey butter chicken biscuits, man. That kept me alive.
So Warren Arm is a buddy of mine. He sent me just a badass hat. I've got to wear it on the show next week or something. But it's a
Oh,
sweet. Holy
Hey,
shit!
better
This-
It's the
better
accident
late than
victim.
never.
Better late than never.
well, you've looked better, Nick.
Yeah, looks like a Middle Eastern sheik.
Don't you
Is that-
pity
Not this
that
thing.
man.
The way
Don't
that
you
the way
pity
they
that man.
The video
I-
that happened is actually this, because you see this, and I think I have sleep apnea. So we've got this thing, and then we add that. The only thing that's left is the Empire Strikes Back music and the fucking bucket dropping over my head.
Lord Helmet.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
wow.
Oh man.
The Schwartz is
that's
with
awesome.
you.
And
That
the
is
live
awesome.
watching number is going down by the second.
No, it's going up because we have someone part of the disabled community on the show.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going up.
I guess
May,
so.
may the Schwartz be with. He's disabled by his own choice. He shouldn't have ran the red.
I think
So-
we're adaptive.
We blame
Um,
Scotty McHottie. That's what it is. We blame Scotty.
How does a dude that skinny have sleep apnea? That's what I know. I thought sleep apnea was the fat kid's disease.
Everyone
Dude,
thinks
because
that.
despite having a loud mouth, I actually do not have a big mouth.
Right.
So I was born that way. The jaw's tight.
That's
and
that's
blah,
debatable, but all right.
blah.
Oh
So,
yeah, no, hey, victim here. I definitely have sleep apnea. Got my CPAP machine. I'll tell you, when I got my CPAP machine, my life changed. It night and day difference. I was so glad I finally did that. I only started doing that about a year ago. But I had the surgery for sleep apnea 20 years ago. That helped, but I still have it.
Is that why you
I
lost
mean-
your hair?
No. I lost my hair before that.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Yeah. No. I got married.
That'll do it. That's
And we
why
see
Spencer wears a hat.
insert object come flying across screen. You know,
It'll look like the what you call it? What was Han Solo spaceship? Him and Chewbacca.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
How do you,
A
what, do you
model
have
millennium come flying
Alzheimer's?
across the- huh?
How the hell do you forget the Millennium Falcon?
I don't know. I mean, I like Star Wars, but I was never like into
You
it.
should
Like,
probably quit
you know.
drinking.
and that's
Adam,
okay,
let's not
Spencer.
give out bad
That's okay.
advice here.
I mean, I love those movies, but I just was never like into all the Space Odyssey, all that stuff. I
Those
just
Tide
never.
Pods.
No,
are
but
perfect.
you know, I got to say, guys, I am unbelievably proud of myself at
Scientific.
this point. I know I posted about a month ago that I had lost 50 pounds since I started my the GLP-1 regimen about 7 months ago. I had to go back to my doctor this week for an issue, and I stepped on the scale. In that time frame, I lost yet another 20 pounds. I'm now down 70 pounds from my high of 380.
Dude, congrats, man.
So you know about the new one?
Can't
that
wait to
Eli
be number
Lilly's,
300 again.
you know the new
It,
one
wo-
that
it
Eli
won't be
Lilly's
too
coming
long.
out
You'll be
with.
half the man.
Yeah. So Eli
Half the
Lilly's
man,
coming
all the
out-
badass.
But we'll have to change your name. You can't be the double broker bounty hunter anymore because there won't be double of you.
It'll be like the 1.5 broker bounty hunter.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, dude, keep it up, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
All right,
that is.
you're incorporating exercise and diet in with it, right? Not just relying on the shot.
Yeah.
I've had to start incorporating the exercise. Like I said, a couple months ago, I've got those some stretch band stuff that
You
I
lose
do.
muscle
A
mass.
tiny place.
Yeah.
Yes, no, and my doctor is very happy with the fact that I've kept the vast majority of my muscle mass.
So you know about the new
so-
one Eli Lilly's coming out with. It's going to
The
be the one that
GLP-3.
you lose weight, but you also maintain your muscle mass.
Did not know that.
You know-
Eli
you know what
Lilly's the
concerns
first one that's
me?
going to be doing it.
You know what concerns me about all this, John? Because I'm on one too for diabetes. Have you seen what it's made from?
No, I don't want to know.
I'm gonna ruin it for you.
Go ahead.
It is an isolated protein from Gila monster venom.
From what?
Gila monster venom.
What
It is
is
the ice-
that?
it-
I have-
A big
The Gila
lizard,
monster?
and
It's a giant lizard. It's a venomous lizard.
Their
Yeah.
venom on its own is deadly. Like it's the only lizard on the planet that has a venom, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Adam?
That's correct.
Yeah, they're
that's correct.
badass, bro.
So they have been working on this GLP-1 for like 70 years. They had it in the 60s and the 70s. They've been researching the Gila monster venom for that long, but it contains the protein, and what the protein does is it paralyzes your stomach
Yeah.
so that the bottom of your stomach, so it slows down feeding food into your intestines so you stay fuller longer. And additionally, it forces, I'll have to find the video, but it forces a certain cell to excrete more GLP-1. The drug itself does not have a GLP-1 in it. It is literally just the protein from Gila monster venom. And from what I'm reading, it is incredibly toxic. Like it's
So
same-
it also
same
curbs your
concept
appetite
level.
for alcohol too. I heard.
Yep, there's a lot of stuff they're finding out
Yeah.
about it. But
There's a lot of addictions that it actually and
Yeah.
it curbs addictive behavior
Right.
overall. And let's face it, a lot of people, including myself, I'm addicted to food. God, I love food.
I'm a
you know?
stress eater, bro. Chocolate is my
Oh,
vice.
absolutely. But when I'm on it, I almost never eat lunch because I'm never hungry.
Yeah, I
when
mean, there's
eat
several
dinner,
days I
it's
won't
not-
eat
it's not
breakfast
huge.
or lunch.
Here's what I want to know.
Exactly.
Here's the one. Here's the mystery question. So, talking about the Gila monster, yeah, with the venom and all that, and I've always wondered, and I've had conversations with random people, friends throughout the years and stuff. So, you know how, like take shrimp for instance. Who was the
Fuck
first?
that thing,
Who was
by
the
the
first
way.
dude to ever eat shrimp and say, "I wonder if this is good for you, or will it kill you, or a fish?" Like, who's the first person that did this GLP-1? Who was the first sucker that took it and said, "Oh shit, this will kill you," and they died, and then they. Who was? I want to know who the first person
Well,
was.
they
that did
I
this
think
stuff.
they looked at the properties of what the
Well, yeah,
venom
but-
does, because
You
the
still had to
venom,
have a test dummy.
venom works the same way from the Gila monster bite.
Right.
It paralyzes your stomach and does all this crap to you. But they said that the toxicity is just as bad as a bite from the Western diamondback rattlesnake. So I
Oh,
found that
yeah.
I found that to be interesting, and I'm digging
Yeah.
more into it. Yeah, I never intended for my GLP-1s to be a forever thing, and I don't want them to be. So
So I wonder
I'm,
if they're going to start making anything from like snake venom and stuff like that.
I
Other
don't know. Well, I
poisons
mean, they
animals.
Cobra,
make
Cobra Commander's having a field day. right now.
they make
Mhm.
anti-venom from snake venom.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Right.
They're actually using. I saw.
Serpenter.
You mentioned shrimp. Michael
No,
Irwin's
John.
talking about
I wasn't trying to
crab.
say something.
Yeah,
Not
who's
at
the
all.
first dumb bastard that said, "Oh, this thing looks delicious. Let me
Anyway-
smash it against the rock"?
They're
it-
snake
it-
venom
shrimp.
cancer.
I can tell you here on the Gulf Coast, anything coming out of the sea is food.
Oh, bro.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
My favorite
I mean,
thing, my
yeah.
favorite thing is the Mayport shrimp here in Jacksonville, followed closely by fresh scallops.
I love fresh scallops, but I prefer the ruby red shrimp that we get out here in the Gulf.
No.
Tiger shrimp.
They
Whoever
taste
the
a lot
first
like
person
big
was
prawns.
to say, "Hey, we should raise a cow like a treasured person and feed them grass and other wonderful things and massage them and tell them bedtime stories and
Love
raise
them and hug
again."
them and
Whoever-
caress
and
them.
then
Actually, they do that in Japan with the
I
wagyu.
know.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then-
Yeah,
And then
Whoever
beat
did
them across
that,
the head
thank
with
God
a
for
cast iron skillet and fry it up.
that's why it's like
Yeah,
five.
whoever
was it
whoever
5,000 a
was gonna
pound or
say
some kind
that
of crazy number.
was thank God for them.
Yeah. Good to be a
Dude,
cow.
he's talking. One arm was talking about the Lone Star tick. I'm telling you right now, if that son of a bitch ever bites me and I become allergic to pork and beef, you might as well kill me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, that's the what is it called? The
It's the Lone Star tick.
yeah, but what's the thing it gives to you? The
Alpha
somebody-
gal.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that the other day. It was the first time I had heard about it, and then I heard it like again in that week. And this is the third time in a week I've heard that, and I had never heard about it before. So
Well, they
interesting.
have made their entrance into Florida, my friend. They're finding them in my neighborhood right now.
Wow.
There's a guy I
saw-
talked to. He's a courier driver up in Michigan, and he has it, and so he actually changed his whole route because of just the insane, like not just dietary restrictions, but he can't wear clothes of certain material and stuff like that. Like so this was a guy who used to do long haul driving, and he's like, no, dude, I had to basically change everything up so I can get home every day. Like I have to eat in the same places and do all this, and man, it's times like that where I am just grateful to be me.
There was something I saw. I think it's called like a hammerhead worm or something. There was something I saw yesterday on it. It's some kind of a new thing.
The
I
South
think
American screwworm.
No, I think this was called the hammerhead worm or something. I mean, I just glanced at it, flipping through. And it just,
That was my nickname in
like an
college.
article on it. The what?
The hammerhead worm.
Or something like So seriously, all kidding aside, I was just like flipping through these feeds, and it was like a news thing that had it on there. It's kind of like transparent looking, and I just kept going with it, but I didn't stop on it. I could have swore it said hammerhead worm, but I have to go back and find it. But I don't know. There's a whole lot of things out there I'm sure we don't know about that they're still
And the
discovering.
conversation trails off. The Western Diamondback scares the holy crap out of me. When I lived in San Antonio, 03 to 06. And I had a Western Diamondback camp out right on my front porch, right outside my door. My wife and I are about to go out to dinner, and we hear something that sounds like a sprinkler running outside. It's like, I didn't leave the damn sprinkler on. What the hell? So we go to step outside, and that snake is literally a foot in front of the doorstop. And I'm like, oh shit, close the door. My wife's like, what's wrong? They're like, we're not going out that way. We called animal control.
We'll go
they can
climb
line
out
up.
the back window.
Yeah, we called animal control. Of course, they
I'm gonna
didn't
set
deal with
building
it.
on
So
fire and move.
yeah, no, that was the next step. I mean, holy crap! I'm glad we never got that in there. But watching the police deal with this damn thing was the funniest freaking thing in the world. Okay, I mean, I shit you not. They were about to use a shotgun and blast that snake
Do it.
in the corner of my porch.
Do the world a favor.
What it busted up my house, man? What damaged my house? I didn't want to do
Okay,
that.
would've killed the
They ended up using a garden hoe and smashed his head open. And then the white venom sac exploded and sprayed everywhere. I had these little white stains all over my front porch. Can you imagine what people were asking of me
So
whenever they
horrible,
saw
bro.
it?
Right?
Killing that.
A bunch
poor
of
innocent
seagulls
animal.
flew over my
Should feel
house.
bad
Poor
about
innocent
yourself.
snake,
Yeah.
my ass, Pedro.
Just animals.
I'm with you, Adam.
Yeah, snakes
Listen,
don't bother me.
I live in the Australia of America. All right, we have more snakes that want to kill you down here than we know what to do with.
You ought to check out the
I
Eastern
live
Diamondback.
On the fucking
Snake.
water.
We
dude.
have
These
them.
are
I know.
crawling
So you guess where they're most prominent?
The beach.
Right here in North Carolina. Look up on your computer.
I was waiting for that one arm. Nice job.
I said it, John. I said that was your average Friday night. Like, you just
There's
missed it.
there's a farm here in North
did.
Carolina called Blues Farm. You can look it up. It's like near Pinehurst, Aberdeen, Southern Pines area.
Are we talking about North Carolina again?
Yeah, because we're always talking about.
Of course, we're talking about North Carolina again.
It's Blues
It's the
Farm,
only state in the union. Didn't you know?
and people from all over the country come in to hunt the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. Because North Carolina probably has the largest population of Eastern Diamondback rattlesnakes there is up on the East Coast.
Now we've got Sweetwater, Texas, where they had the Diamondback roundup every year. I
Yeah,
don't know if they
that's
still
kind of
do
what
it.
this one
Pedro,
is at
do they
Blues
still
Farm.
do that out there?
And they
I
let
know it
people
was-
come one time a year to hunt them.
Yeah.
Or they used to. I don't know if they still do or not, but I know they did when I was in high school. It was a freaking huge thing. And there were some big, big Eastern Diamondback snakes out there I've seen. Huge.
I opened the door the
Down
other day
here-
to a snake, but it wasn't poisonous, and I still screamed like a little girl and decided to shut the door and, well, never ever leave the house again.
Yeah, I
you
remember.
win.
I've been in here for 6 days and hadn't even changed my underwear.
Yeah, I got.
I don't even look outside anymore. I just know. I'm like, that's your territory. We're cool.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look, I moved to Florida, didn't realize how bad the snake problem is. You know, we're building in the swamps, duh.
Well, you
Dude,
guys,
I'm
you guys have got a lot of problem with
in
the
water,
pythons.
just crawling up all day.
So
It's like
in
Jumanji back
South Florida, in the Everglades, we have the pythons, but up where I
Yeah.
am, we've got cottonmouths,
Yeah.
timber rattlers,
Yeah, we got a lot of those here.
eastern
Timbers.
diamondbacks,
Mm-hmm.
and
Water
pygmies.
moccasins.
Pygmy
That's
rattlesnakes.
We had a lot of-
Moccasins, yeah.
So we've got 3 types of rattlesnakes. We've got the cottonmouth, and then we have the eastern coral snake.
Yeah, we got a lot of coral snakes here. We got cottonmouths, but they're more on the east coast of North Carolina. They're not really around here.
So it's been an impressive, quick
Yeah.
learning curve, I will say,
Mhm.
to learn how to identify what kind of snake it is.
Now let me ask you this: out of all the snakes that you just identified, do you know which of those snakes is the most deadly?
Out of the ones I identified, the coral snake.
Right. Exactly.
Now
It
I will
can't,
say
it
the
can't
coral
bite
snakes-
you once and hurt you. It has to chew into you because its mouth is so small.
No, that's not true. It can still bite you and release venom based off of a quick bite. It is more common for them to chew because they have
Right.
smaller fangs located in the back of their mouth.
Right.
But
But one
an
bite's probably not
an
going to
eastern
hurt
coral
too bad.
snake will jack you up.
Oh yeah.
If you ever want to follow a really cool Facebook group, follow National Snakebite Support.
This is definitely not a Facebook group I'll ever look at. That sounds like hell to me.
Well, it's kind of hell to me because I'm like, holy shit, how many people actually get bitten by venomous snakes every year? Because
A lot.
It's quite a
everybody
bit.
plays it down. It's like, oh no, it's not that many bites, and only 5 people have died. I'm like,
Well, here's
So?
one for you. My neighbor Jen, she is the top toxicologist here in Winston-Salem used to be called Baptist Hospital, now it's Atrium. They got bought out by Atrium out of Charlotte. But so anytime you get bit by something, she's the person that they're calling in. We were talking about a couple of months back because we had like a little small nest of copperheads up here that my golden retriever actually laid down right like 3 inches away from one. And I normally will spot them, but I didn't see this one up in the leaves. And all of a sudden he jumped straight up in the air and, he didn't get bit, thank God. But so her and I were talking and about, stuff that she's seen at the hospital and crap. And she told me the craziest thing that she ever saw and experienced here in Winston-Salem is some guy here had a pet cobra and was bitten by it. Now,
you deserve.
why do
deserve
you
to
have a
die for
pet
that
cobra?
stupidity.
what's
Right.
the point of having a cobra?
But see,
I mean,
here's the thing:
a pet.
is you get these idiots who do that. They bring one over and then they can't handle it, and so they
Right.
release it into the wild
Yeah.
in America.
Well, do you remember years ago the cobra that was roaming around Raleigh, North Carolina?
Yeah.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago, and they found it on somebody's porch.
hmm
Some guy had a cobra and it got out.
Yeah, that should be prison time for being that stupid.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's insane, man. Like,
People get stuck on these exotic animals. Like, oh, that'd be cool to have it. Impress your friends for like a few weeks or whatever. But then it's months go by. It's just like they start having a thinking moment, like how stupid was I, and they just let it go or do something like.
Hu- humans are stupid. But anyway, yeah, in South Florida, you were talking about the pythons. They have open python season. It's a $50 bounty for python.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some big ones down there. I've seen some of the videos.
They have a dude that
Very-
has a YouTube channel that all he does is hunt pythons.
Yeah,
And
they've
he's
gotten
made,
really.
he's
well,
made
I
a
mean,
million. He's a millionaire now because of that.
well, think about the food source they've got.
At
Well, they have-
$50
The
each.
deer, the alligator. They
They have extremely affected the ecosystem of South Florida because they are wiping
Oh,
out
they have.
entire populations of animals.
Yeah, no, they are. They are. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and these freaking nuts are like, oh, why would you kill them? They're not invasive. Bullshit, dude. Like they've completely wiped out species of deer in South Florida. Like
Well,
when you have something eating the fucking alligators, the alligator is the top of the food chain here.
Yeah.
When something comes in and starts eating the alligator, you got a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's and they get up in the neighborhoods and they kill your domestic
Your
pets, your
pets,
dogs, small children. I mean, think about that. I mean, there's nothing that's off the table with a python this of size. If you're big enough for it to attack and eat, it's gonna attempt it.
You know what sucks is there was a couple that killed a python down here a few weeks ago, and it was pregnant with, I think they said 81 babies.
Oh,
And they
wow.
only got $50. I'm like,
Oh man,
right?
no.
Like, come
Wow.
on, that's like a $4,000 bounty.
Yeah, they have a lot of babies what that snakes do. They sure do, man.
Yeah, I'm out on that shit. Like, you can have all the snakes. I'm good. I love animals. I do not like snakes.
I don't mind snakes. It's spiders I can't stand.
See,
I'm kinda with you,
again,
JR. Spiders I don't like.
Australia of Florida, or Florida is the Australia of America, right? We got freaking black widows and brown recluse. The only
Yeah.
two venomous spiders in America. We have both of them.
We got them here too.
Yeah.
Like,
The worst
I
part
don't
is while you sleep, you're usually eating one or two.
I only
Yeah.
like one spider, and that's the
Thanks,
wolf
John.
spider.
Spiders are in your
Hey,
house.
anytime,
Well,
Adam.
You're unlocked, John. Thanks.
Sleep
I like-
sleep
I actually,
well tonight, Adam. Sleep well.
I like
actually read
one
that
spider too. It's the dead one.
I hope you get
wolf,
two flat
wolf
tires on
spiders
your
are the
electric car.
greatest. If you have
Brown
wolf spiders
recluse-
around your house,
Anywhere
you
that
should never
people
kill them.
swallow
brown
weeds
recluses are more prominent
when
inside your
they're
house.
sleeping an average of their life. And I
Black
have no idea
widows
how
are
they
more
would ever get that
outside.
data, but
What?
I'm sorry. I said I heard that. I had heard once that human beings will swallow an
Stop
average
it.
of 8 spiders
go.
while sleeping. Now, I have no idea where they would get that data from, but still seems legit.
Bro, it's just a midnight protein snack.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of sleep apnea. My mouth is covered.
Hey, if you live in the
You
inner
got more
city,
holes,
if you live in the inner
Nick.
city, it's not just spiders, but it's cockroaches.
Yeah, the wood
Well, that's down here too.
I
The
hate those
Florida, what do they call them? The palmetto
Cicadas.
bugs down here. Fist-sized cockroaches that they call the palmetto bug.
Dude, when I lived in Florida, the thing that scared me the most was the cow killer bugs. That was the thing that I feared the most as a kid. Being in Florida was stepping on one of those fucking things. I don't know why. I didn't care about any of the snakes, any of the other crap. It was some stupid cow killers.
Something else that's kind of crazy you don't really think of are scorpions.
Scorpions, I don't mind them, dude. Pair of needle nose pliers, you're done. You just pick them up by the stinger, put them
Yeah.
somewhere. Scorpions are easy to
Again.
deal with.
But if you're
Florida,
if
the
you're camping
Australia
out or
of the
whatever-
country. I had an experience with a black scorpion in Panama City.
3 kinds of scorpions.
It's like
I-
Jumanji down here.
Yeah, there was a black scorpion. I was in I was an Air Force cadet at the time. I was in camouflage pants, and those camouflage pants have a button fly. So I was out with a squad. We would.
You mean you were in the
at
military
night.
and you actually had camo on?
Hey, the Air Force actually had camo. Wonderful.
Wow.
So we were sitting around the
They had the
campfire.
pretty camo.
We were sitting around the campfire, and one crawled into my fly. Some guy watched the tail go into my fly, ran over to me. I stood
Don't tell
up
me
for a
no.
second. He ripped my pants down, and he's like, "Dude, I don't want you to get bit." Of course, he did a big thing the size of my fist. I mean, you scared the shit out of me. I didn't sleep for 2 weeks.
He probably did and said, "Oh, well, excuse me, never mind. There's nothing there to bite." So
There's nothing there.
you're fine. Proceed.
That's rude. That's
Oh my
rude.
god, that's so.
Now I'll
funny.
tell you what I'm most afraid of in Florida is the freaking drivers.
They're all from New York
Yes.
and New Jersey, dude.
Yeah.
No, that maybe 20 years ago that was the case. Now they're just from freaking everywhere. And I'll tell you what, it is the Floridians who are the absolute worst of it because they don't teach you to drive down here. You get your license when you're like 12 years old. and they don't give a shit if you live or die because they've also been raised their entire lives saying, "Oh, it's everybody else. It's everybody else." This is what, and I think statistically, it's like the second or third like highest like death per whatever in traffic. And set this place on fire. Let the snakes have it.
That's okay. We're all going to drown in 50 years anyway. So
I wonder how you guys would like do here. We have all of these things here besides the pythons that you're talking about. No, I'm just like, it's just a part of
I would
living
walk
here.
outside.
I already know how I would do.
I'd
I'm
walk
not there
outside
for a
in
reason.
San Antonio and I'd burst into flame. I mean, it gets so.
I have lived
fucking
in
hot
Texas
there.
most of my life, and I think I've probably encountered 2 or 3 rattlesnakes, and I've played in the woods more than most people that I know. Scorpions, seen a lot of scorpions. We get the little brown ones. Here's the thing about scorpions. Even an emperor scorpion, which is one of the most deadly in the world, it'll take a while for that shit to kill you, a decent sized man. We have black widows, brown recluses, all the rattlesnakes. All kinds of crap. Don't really,
Sidewinders.
the thing, honestly, I think the thing
It's
most
the
scary here in
density.
Texas is the fucking
It's the
ocean,
density.
in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the per capita density, bro. Like I've had 3 rattlesnakes.
I'm not saying you gotta. I'm just like,
And y'all have some really mean armadillos out there.
Armadillos
I've
are
never encountered
amazing.
an
Did you know
armadillo.
possums
I've seen them.
are immune to rattlesnake venom?
Yes, that's so
Yeah.
cool, isn't it, dude? That's cool.
Like I would just want to go get a whole bunch of possums and turn them loose in the swamp.
It was kind of like a badger. I mean, just kind of badgers get bit by a poisonous a cobra or whatever, and they kind of like go to sleep a little bit, wake up, and then go find the snake and eat it. So,
Badger.
little honey badger, meanest animal on earth, actually, the honey badger.
Wasn't there a thing like maybe 10 years ago about
Yes.
the honey badger and everyone was calling each other? There was like a video and became like a
Honey
trendy
badger
annoying
doesn't
thing.
give a shit.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was funny as heck. I mean, they don't. They're just like, it's kind of like a wolverine, but the honey badgers are actually been rated the meanest animal on earth. I mean,
They're not as mean as
they'll
Nick
back down
Klingensmith.
lions.
They're not as mean as Nick Klingensmith when his sugar's low.
Well, that is true.
I can be a bit of a prick when the sugar's low.
I'd
You know,
love to
I
watch
live-
Nick turn into Joe Pesci and go to hand him a Snickers bar.
You're not yourself
Listen,
when you're hungry.
You're either getting giving me the Snickers bar or you're getting the pencil. Which one's it gonna be?
So,
I'll give you the Snickers bar.
switching gears, who is fortunate enough to get a share or several shares of SpaceX?
I've made like $300. I've made like $300 off of
So,
that shit already.
I did my Robinhood thing. I put in for 5 shares. Because it was a lottery system, I was awarded 1. I got an email and a thing on my phone. It says, "Hey, you're number 512,000, whatever. You were allocated 1 share at $135." And I put
What'd
in
you
for
get to
5,
buy at? What'd you get to buy at?
135.
Yeah, that's what I got. I go through. I use Charles Schwab, and I went on there the night before it went live, and I put in my order to drop as soon as it went on the market, and I got mine for 135 too. I bought five shares at 135, and then I saw that it jumped to 190, and I bought 5 more shares. I didn't check it today, but last I saw it was just over $200. So
Yeah, it was 214, but now it's like $190 or something like that. A buddy of mine he bought 500 shares, and he actually got 500 shares.
yeah.
Like, how did you get so lucky to get 500 and not be allocated?
I got money,
get
bro.
300. But he got 500.
Dude, did you
of them.
see the cooler part about that I didn't get a lot of news play was these SpaceX employees that like became multi-millionaires overnight. Like people
I
who
was just
had
getting ready to
yeah,
touch on
who had
this
been there,
because
and Elon
I think
was
that's
like,
really
hey,
cool, though. It's
yeah.
great of Elon. It's really cool.
these damn woke ass sheep are
Yeah.
out here screaming about Elon being the first trillionaire. I'm like, he made every factory worker in his company
millionaire.
a millionaire.
Yeah, a lot of these people, I read one story, like, some of these people, when they first got hired on, he had said, hey, like, I'm going to give you this amount of shares. So whenever we do go public, blah, blah, blah. Like some of these people were hired on at like 1,000+ shares. You know what I mean? He got
Yeah.
paid, it was, absolutely nuts. So
And they were given shares instead of raises.
and everyday people,
Right.
these were everyday folks. These weren't C-suite people. These were, people on on the factory
and
line.
people
fucking
are mad
janitors.
about that, dude.
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
just it floors me that anybody can be mad about that many people getting a come up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
No, yeah,
Well, yeah,
I think
Elon-
it's a great
Elon
thing,
is-
and I mean, I that's actually part of my compensation packages. I got shares of the company I work for. So
Can Elon
well-
start a freight brokerage? Because I'll go to work for it for shares.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well, shut up.
He's already the first space freight broker.
I think
You know,
I
he
think
did the
Elon's
first
really-
civilian supply to the International Space Station's first civilian space broker.
Maybe he'll take trucks to the moon. All these illegals, he's going to take them to the moon and drop them off. He's a cool dude.
Then
man.
we'll all
He-
want to move there because they'll end up fucking building some badass resort
You
that
don't
everybody
live
wants
on the
to
moon.
be.
It is the moon is 250 degrees during the day and minus 100 at night.
Oh,
You
so
don't
Texas at noon. Too easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Musk
Jeff,
land.
you're looking so dapper.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Your hair is turning a darker shade of gray. I didn't know that was possible.
That's what happens with age.
50 shades of gray, man.
Salt and pepper. You freaking
Salt and
silver
pepper.
fox, you.
Hey,
Yeah,
and by the way, guys, Jersey drivers are the best. So don't give me this
No, they're
crap, all
not.
right?
Jersey
Oh,
drivers
that's-
are assholes.
What happened? Oh, no.
His drives.
See, Nick disagreed with you so much he left.
Southern boys, Southerners are the best.
He's a
drivers.
smart
Southern
man.
boys.
yeah, but you can take a Jersey guy in ice and snow. You can take a Jersey guy in ice and snow. You can't do that with somebody from Florida.
No, you can't.
Where you at, Jeff?
I like
what are
the
you doing?
power slide.
What are you doing, Jeff? Where are you at?
What's that?
Where are you at?
He's walking
Where are
around
you?
his house to
Tires
see if he can
rotated.
find rattlesnakes. Hey, we don't have
Well,
snakes up here.
I'm here at an auto body getting this thing fixed.
Oh,
Yeah,
Is that
but
Of course, he
How
drives
did
a
I-
caddy.
What is that?
Yeah, of
Is
course.
that a
I mean,
Chrysler
he's
300M?
75. Of course he drives a caddy.
That was like a Chrysler 300.
it's
or
not
something.
just a caddy.
It's the caddy.
and he's
Nah,
and he
just
doesn't
getting
like
some
any-
molding. Just getting some molding replaced. You know, it's 11 years old, and yeah, just having a few parts. Just a pain
Jeff,
in the ass.
just like that guy in that movie. I think it's called A Tale from the Bronx, where the mafia guy drives the Cadillac, but he only drives it backwards, so he doesn't put miles on it.
Hey, seriously, the caddy trunk is not that big. I can only put 2 bodies in it, not 5.
Two whole
Fair.
bodies,
So
whole
you need an
bodies,
Eldorado.
Whole bodies.
whole body. That's correct. Allegedly,
You need
allegedly.
one of those old Eldorado Cadillacs.
Oh man. So who's got what on the boards today for freight? Not like literally mean on the boards, but what you got moving today, Adam?
Well, today I don't have a ton, but I've got a bunch of projects coming. I'm moving a drilling mast and rig tomorrow. I'm moving 2 helicopters Monday.
Nice.
I've got some fire trucks that are moving here in the next week or so. just over here living the dream, man. Just fighting customers who want to try to hold you to contract rates while thriving in the spot market. It's kind of crazy.
Speaking of, you talking about
Yeah.
helicopters. So have you seen where Air Force One is being retired and the new Air Force One's coming online?
Yeah, we're getting the Emirates. The Emirates
Yeah.
bought us an airplane.
Yeah, the Amarants. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful plane, man. They were talking about on the news this morning. He may take that trip to Camp David or fly it, or I forgot somewhere. It was a first trip on it.
He needs to do a low flying pass across Washington D.C. with it. Just buzz the tower.
Yeah, buzz the tower.
I don't know, man. Anybody else here had an issue with customers who want to try to hold you to contract rates from the first of the year?
Yeah, they did. They did, but I did base plus fuel plus emergency fuel on top of that, and I convinced them that that's the best way to do it. It's just temporary until the fuel comes down. But yeah, I think everybody got hammered on the contracted rates.
Well, the fuel has come down quite a bit, though.
Yeah, but still, it's still
come down
above the
about 10
contracted
about
plus
10,
fuel.
15%.
Yeah.
It looks like next week it'll actually the national average will break below $5 a gallon. Hopefully,
Yeah, because it's what, like 80 some barrels a gallon now, or something like that. gasoline.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somewhere
but the
around
only
there.
problem is truck stops are
Hey.
delaying making the change.
It's going.
I
I think it's
actually,
gonna drop
Oh, yeah.
more than that though. It's going to drop more.
I actually had a building materials customer fire us this last week.
Really?
Yeah, because we couldn't cover the freight at our contract rates, and
That's bullshit.
They didn't want to move it at spot market. I'm like, either you want your freight to move or you don't. Like that, he's like, we've given you 115 tenders and you've only moved 13 loads. I'm like, okay. And the average spot market rate is $1,000 to $1,500 above what I quoted you back in January. I said, nobody
There
else
she
is moving the
goes.
freight. Oh, it's moving. Hey, does that come with like a built-in, like one of those seats that takes you up the stairs? Like, does the door open and it turns out so you can sit down and it slides you into the driver's?
You know what, Adam? You played too much in the sandbox when you were little, moving all those trucks and those fire trucks. Man, Jesus.
I just want to know, does it have like a seat in the back that slides out with a Gatling gun on it? Like it looks like it looks like a geriatric Batmobile.
No, that's coming in the next couple of years.
All right, fair enough. But anyway, man, it's unrealistic expectations right now from some of these customers. It's just, I just don't understand it. It's
Well,
annoying.
it's just they're just not keeping up with like what's out there, and they just don't understand that. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, just tell them to go
So-
from the contract to the spot market and see how much they're going to pay there.
I mean,
I
Yeah,
mean, that's what they're
it-
doing.
Yeah,
You know, the thing is, Adam, they're probably going to come back to you. They're probably going to come back to you in 2 weeks saying we weren't able to get a single load moved, and then start agreeing to whatever you need to do to get it moved.
We'll see,
That's probably
man.
what's gonna happen.
They've been asking me for spot rates, but they wanted guaranteed capacity with spot rates, and their plants are in some of the toughest states in the United States for flatbeds right now.
Well,
Like-
and they fired you, so that means that if they do come back to you, you get to refile your rates again.
What was stupid is we file our rates every 6 months. Like we were due to file new rates in the next 30 days.
That's
It is what it is, man. I was mad about it for the first 24 to 48 hours because I felt, we got a raw deal because nobody else is moving freight right now. Like, you're sending 9, 10 update requests. Hey, are you able to cover this? Hey, do you have any capacity for any day this week? No, because the trucks aren't there. There's no trucks.
Yeah, they're moving to the spot market.
Well, not just that, but all the trucks that Duffy has taken off the road. I still say, I firmly believe most of them were in the
True.
platform.
we're in
Because
what?
you're not seeing the capacity crunch on the drive-in side like you are platforms.
Oh, I agree wholeheartely. And with all of the data centers that are being built and all that, I think the flats, steps, and hot shots, this is their golden age
True.
for the next
Oh,
couple
dude.
few years.
It is, but
The next couple of years.
I'll tell you, I have felt it even in the van in a lot of markets, not every market, but like especially Atlanta market, I'm hot out of there right now. I've got more freight than I know what to fucking do with out of Atlanta, but so does everybody else. And dude,
Well,
it
I mean,
is-
we
it's
move
hard.
40 loads in and 40 loads out
Yeah.
a day
Bro,
of data
even out
center
of the
components.
Northeast, PA, I got a really good packaging customer, man. They pay good rates. They're short. All their loads are pick up same day. Easy peasy stuff. And dude, I cannot find a carrier to save my life. Mondays or Fridays, I get. You don't want to get stuck with something possibly over the weekend. Mondays, most people like to get some miles under their belt, but man, it's just a crunch up there, dude.
Yeah,
So
pick up Friday, deliver Monday on
reefer stuff.
10 miles.
I lost both my plant customers because I couldn't find reefers to save my life.
John, are
At
you
least
talking about
not
the
at least not
hot
at
shot guys?
decent rates.
You talking about the hot shots and the dualies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
See, that's where a lot of
and if you are a hot shot guy, get your freaking CDL. Get your CDL because you will open so much more opportunity for yourself if you get a CDL out of that.
I agree with that. I got a customer right now, John, that about half of their freight is hot shot stuff, but because of the weight, it requires a CDL. And they're paying FTL flatbed rates for this stuff because the guy another broker was great enough to educate him and said, "Hey man, These people have a CDL. They're different from a normal hotshot. Like, you can't just lowball them and give them $1 less or whatever mile. Like, they deserve it. So, I mean, they're pulling 20,000 pounds or whatever on a hotshot and getting paid $5 a mile for it.
With the dualies?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
But those are CDLs. Not saying a hotshot can't make that period without a CDL, but
Right.
I agree with John. You just get that CDL and it allows you to haul a little more weight. Dude, as long as your equipment can handle it and you can do it legally on your equipment, yeah, he's right. You open up a ton more doors, man.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I've got one of my customers that I move stuff around with my dually, and it pays really good. And I don't.
Yeah, the only problem is
move it more than 60 miles.
Yeah, I deal with autos a lot, and I had a recent case where we had a dually go missing that we were shipping, and it was missing for a couple of weeks, and finally turned up. The only problem was there was an extra 7,000 miles on the freaking odometer.
Whoops.
The guy was using the dually to run his freaking business. Oh my God. I got camera footage of the guy and I'm like, you stupid bastard. Now we're coming to you for your entire business.
So what about the sprinter van business, the expedite sprinter vans and stuff? Straight trucks.
No, I ain't really in that. So.
Yeah, that's still a lot of automotive freight.
The sprinters can be good. The sprinters can be good if you are good at what you do. The only problem is being unregulated the way they are, and unregulated is, because they're under 10,000 pounds. There's so many problems with that. There's so many bad actors in that area because they can operate that way. They don't have to deal with the hours of service. They don't have to have the markings on the side of the truck. They don't have to do any of that extra stuff. So all the bad guys that are getting kicked out of their CDL jobs because they got the non-domicile CDLs and whatnot, they're all going over to the freaking sprinter vans
and the straight truck.
They're also getting non-CDL hotshots.
Straight trucks.
To a lesser extent, the box trucks, but the box trucks are still have to have ELDs and stuff like that. The sprinter vans don't.
Not the non-regulated straight trucks.
If it's over 10,000 pounds, a commercial vehicle over 10,000 pounds, it has to have
like right at 10,000, not 10,000 and up, but like 10,000, like the local P&D type. Guys, you see the
local auto part delivery guys. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I mean, just regular freight. I mean, with like lift gates or whatever. But yeah, so there's a lot that's going into that space. And they're doing a lot of hot shots in those trucks too, because there's a company right here in Greensboro. They don't use. I mean, they're a legit company, but they've got the box trucks. They're non-regulated, non-CDL. They're like 10,000 pounds GVW right there, and they'll run from here to Michigan, Jersey, whatever, at $225 a mile up, and maybe, but they charge like, well, I know back in the day they were like $225 a mile, head haul, and then probably and they would charge you to come back, like $1 or something to come back to bring the truck back, and they were actually getting paid to do that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I operated in the non-CDL space for a long time, and the box trucks and the hot shots, that they can do well if they're well run, but most brokers will avoid them whenever possible,
right?
Because they can be problematic, and there's a lot of bad guys in it.
You got to be like a courier company and do like local stuff, and then get have one, maybe a manufacturer that just likes you because you're doing a lot of local things for them or whatever, and say, hey, we got this freight going up here, we want to use you because you're dependable. It's all about.
That's kind of how I started. I ran a lot of Estes in the Southeast, doing final mile for a couple of years, and I would Estes would give me some of their long haul stuff for box trucks, and then I started breaking into the long haul space on the spot market, and that's ultimately what ended up killing my company. But oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I gotta go. I got trucks
Yeah.
to load.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
about to
hey.
tell it off anyway, man.
Your truck in Virginia, what is it, JR?
Step 53.
Okay. Send me a message. Let me know where he is, because I think we can make this work. They want to pick it up tomorrow, deliver it Monday.
Where's it picking up at?
Strasburg, outside DC.
Strasbourg.
Yeah, he's in King George, which is just south of DC.
So he's close. Let me see.
Yeah,
King
perfect.
George,
He's close.
And it was it like a 150-mile run or
Yeah,
something like that?
100 miles.
100-mile run. Hold over
Yeah.
the weekend, deliver on Monday.
No, he's going to Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you an email here in just a minute. Send me
All
the
right.
deets on it,
Sounds good.
and I'll
Jeff,
get-
what are you doing? I keep seeing your backside.
He's not listening.
Is this phone
muted,
hanging from
too.
like a lanyard or something? Oh yeah, he's talking. He's telling his story. He's telling his life story.
And just for the
He's
record,
scheduling his next trip to in his time machine back to ancient Egypt.
He's got to go make some more sarcophaguses.
just for the record, Stephen Myers, redneck trucker, I do love you, brother. You will always be my hero.
You need to heighten your standards.
Mom says, "Come upstairs now. It's time for breakfast." That's the comment of the day.
You see
Yeah, I
that
saw
from
that.
Kelly Bunny. All right, John, we're going to start with you, man. What do you got to lead us off with here?
Well, today on TikTok Diner, we have Brandon Weisman coming on to talk about some of the issues going on with clients in terms of Modus, kind of conversation we had last week with J.R. Elrod. And it is a month since the Montgomery decision, so I'm sure we'll be touching on that as well. That is at noon Eastern today.
Nice.
The real Mr. Spencer.
Man, I'm still not famous enough for my own show, so I'm just bumming on Spencer's show over here. Bring it some quality Spencer to the show.
You could do some. You could actually start your own show. You could do an outdoor nature show, snake hunting, like Snake Man or whatever.
Yeah,
We're
we
going to
ain't
do
doing
this,
a
snake
the
hunting?
Dog Road Coffee Podcast.
The
on
Dog Road
Fridays.
Coffee Podcast. Yeah.
Right.
What you got there, El Jefe?
Oh, well, sitting here at the auto body, and then I'm going to meet with the fourth largest commercial insurance company for warehousing and transportation to talk about my new program, which is the Transportation Risk Management Operations System. Just finished it up. I have a few things to go with it, but it might be part of their standard for underwriting that they're going to apply that, so we can reduce warehousing costs and transportation costs and all that kind of stuff if they follow my program. So that's where I'm going in a little bit after I get out of here. So wish me luck.
Oh yeah.
For the
Well,
low,
And
low
next
price
week
of
on TikTok Diner, we're talking about that.
How long did it take you to write that in stone, like on the tablets? Carve all the words in it.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Well, it actually started when I resigned from being the chairman of the Freight Fraud Task Force. And I was just thinking about the gaps and loopholes in the warehousing side on the shipper side, because let's face it, you don't really hear too much about that. And it's a huge void. Yeah. And that's the front line of all fraud, because we wouldn't have fraud if we didn't have shippers. And they're what's up?
Are you adding up all this money you're making on your abacus?
You're a good friend there, Adam.
Carry the two. Seriously, when are you going to come down here to visit your partner and let's go play some golf, dude?
You really need to upgrade
I would love
and
to.
start using a slide rule. You really need to upgrade and start using a slide rule.
You do.
Oh, absolutely. I'm bringing some of the systems that I used when I built the pyramid. So, we're good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, I will say that those are one of the seventh wonders of the world. Nobody knows how you did it. So you've been really good about keeping your secrets.
Yeah,
And
you got to ask Bill Robinson. He was part of my crew.
I miss Bill. Where's Bill?
I talked to him today. He's had some shit going on. They had loss in his family, and he said that they're just really. And he also said like work is just extremely busy. We emailed this morning, so yeah, I miss him too, man. But he's had a lot going on.
Yeah, Bill's a good guy.
He's my favorite Canadian.
Yeah, he is. He is absolutely a really
JR.
good, down to earth kind of guy.
Bill's freaking wonderful, man.
All right, boys, I gotta bounce.
Later, bro.
catch you
Yeah,
JR,
me too.
What you got? Adam,
Enjoy
I'm
the
gonna call
rest
you
of your
later,
day, guys.
JR, what you got?
Oh, I ain't got a
Later,
whole
Joe.
lot today. Only thing I can say is go out and buy my book on Amazon. Got it on ebook and paperback, and soon to have the audiobook out.
What's the name of the book, JR?
Who's doing the audiobook?
Frozen Freight Iron Reach. It's book one of a five book series.
4.5 books.
4.5.
You know, because it's always supposed
We should take your book and I can put it in the I don't know, accessories or something like that on the coffee
Who's
website.
narrating?
And sell it on
Who's
the coffee
narrating the book?
website. People can bundle.
I don't know.
John
I don't
together.
know. It's liable to be me, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Unfortunately. No, I'm joking.
I'm doing auditions right now for it.
I'll do it yourself, man. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I just don't know if I've got enough time to devote to doing it. That's the problem, because it takes a while.
Fair.
So
Yeah.
now, what were you saying, Spencer?
Oh no, I was gonna say we could maybe have a conversation, maybe take your book and put it on the coffee or cigar website as a like under gear or accessories or whatever. Just way to promote it and sell it or whatever. I don't know. People can bundle it with coffee or grab a cigar and bundle it with a book or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cigar and
Let me
a book.
know.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, reach out to me. Hit me at Spencer@roaddogcoffee.com.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll call you with
I'll hit
chat
you up
about
with
how good work. But Pedro, what you got, brother?
Man, let me see. What do I got? I guess not much besides, be nice to each other, spread the love. Remember, everybody's got their own shit going on. Your problems aren't the only problems in the world, right? And just be there for each other, man.
Yeah.
I think that is the message we need to be spreading every day. Love your fellow man. You know what I mean? Other than that, no show for the lounge tomorrow. Next week, Wednesday, we will have our mystery sponsor live on the show. The founder of that company will be live on the show next Wednesday. Still no winners. I have got so many people that are so dang close on their guesses. And you can guess as much as you want on who the sponsor is. Just go to the Logistics Lounge page and you'll see the video of the little multicolored truck. And it reveals some of the sponsor's logo. If you can guess it, $50 Amazon gift card, first place, second place, anything from the lounge store, third place, a lounge or only freight hat, your choice of color. I think I'm going to drop another hint too, because
We'll throw in a bag of Smokey the Bandit or something also.
there you go. I think I'm going to throw another hint out there, but that's it, man. Next Wednesday, please, watch the show. Really excited about that. Really excited about the new sponsor, and hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Hope all your freight gets picked up and delivered on time and safe. If you are a driver, you're out there on the road, keep the shiny side up and have a good weekend when you get to it.
Yeah.
You said which one do you have the hint under?
The what?
Which post is it that you have the hint under?
It's both the posts I've made. There's hints in the bottom of them, and the last line, but it's the post. It's a weird multicolored looking truck, and then you click on it. You click on the video, and it goes to a black screen, and it starts removing parts of the screen to reveal the logo. No one has guessed it so far. Pretty damn close though. So if anyone can guess it, and then let me know. I said I've given two pretty good hints. I think I'm about to drop a third one. you know, probably over the weekend, because I really want to give somebody something. Like, I really want someone to win this. So, I can give someone something. But if they don't, they don't. You know what I mean? It's still been fun to have people DMing me, man. To be honest with you, I've got this one guy. He's probably guessed like 8 times. Like, he has DM'd me so much, and I love it though, man. He keeps guessing and guessing. He's like, "Can you give me another hint?" And I was like, "Nope, man." So it's like, I can tell you if you're hot or cold. And he guessed one dude, like, this guy was so freaking close. And I was like, "Bro, you are like on fire, red hot. I mean, call the damn fire department, dude. The house is burning down." And his next guess was like, and I told him, I said, "Dude, we are now swimming in the Antarctic."
send me the video. I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, I will. I'm not going to give you. Oh no, I haven't told you who it is. So you can play. Adam can't play because he already knows who it is. There's like 5 people who can't play because they know who it is. But I haven't told you yet. So I'll send it to
you. Are you sure you hadn't told me?
I don't think so. If
I mean, if you did, I wouldn't remember anyway.
I'm watching the video and I don't see. Is it the truck that's the hint?
Nope. You can see a very part. Actually, you know what? Here is a new hint. This will be a hint. I will put this out. I'm just going to post a picture of the truck. The colors, there are colors in that thing that are the colors of this new company.
Oh, okay.
So not every one of them, but a majority of the color scheme in that is the colors of the branding of this company. And it is a logistics tech company, and there are 9 letters in the company's name. So there you go. We're going to keep going, man. I love it. It's fun. And dude, look at this, bro. They sent me this. JR saw this last night, but look, dude, they had this fucking made for me, bro, because they saw this. Like, I didn't ask them for that, man. Like, dude just said, "Hey, man, I'm sending you a surprise." And he made the other person over here is my buddy that works for him. And so I had to cover his stuff up because you would immediately know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I'm really excited about working with these people, man. They're really, really awesome folks, and biggest company we've ever partnered with. So I'm excited just in that, man. You know, to have, you know, someone at their level has been in business as long as them to reach out amongst all the other people they could have reached out to and do some stuff with. And damn, I hate this. And they're talking about doing some stuff with Freight Ninja too. So I love that even more, man. I love when I can get my sponsors and my partners together to do business together, dude. So I think that's, you know, a wonderful thing when you can make connections.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's all I got, man. I rambled too long. Sorry.
So
that's all.
Alzheimer's moment that I had at the beginning of the show, that performer that I was talking about, that's like one of the best shows you'll ever see, is Bruno Mars.
Oh yes, I have heard that, dude. He is from Hawaii, not Puerto Rico.
I knew he was something. So it's.
I wouldn't even say Hawaii. I don't know. He's from the island.
It's on 24 Karat Magic, you know, which is kind of a big thing. But no, that's a great tune. But yeah,
I have heard Mars, that.
He is like probably the biggest, like huge.
Yeah, dude. When we were in Vegas, when Kat and I went to Vegas in April for our anniversary, Bruno Mars was there because they were naming a street after him or whatever, and he did a concert. Man, dude, that place was
dude, man. He's
bonkers.
Like a good dude. He really is a good dude, man.
Never heard anything bad about him. I can say that. Never heard anything bad.
He doesn't carry a lot of baggage. But yeah, everybody, you know, head over to the coffee.com, roaddogcoffee.com, grab some coffee. And my apologies to the people this past week, well, this week we're in, that may have been trying to get cigars, because we did added something to the site, the little travel humidor, and changed a couple things around, and it, for some reason, through the system, the Shopify, it threw it in a test mode. So if you were on there trying to make a purchase, you were not able to, because the system was in test mode. And I caught that like 2 days ago, and turned it off. I'm like, what? You know, so it's out of test mode. Everything's working. Should be working good. You can go. We test it. So go to Road Dog Cigar, grab some cigars, you know, and
I need to get with you. I need to get with you so I can get you on the website.
The what?
I need to get with you so I can get the cigar stuff on my website. I need to get some branding from you, and we need to create a link and everything so I can put you on my website.
Yeah, we can do that. And the cigar, I know there may be some skepticism out there with the cigar. Well, it's a gimmick. No, it's not a gimmicky cigar. These are true.
They are good
premium cigars. They're 8-year aged tobacco, and not
lovely.
a lot of your cigars are made with aged tobacco. Our manufacturer is one of the few in the world that age their tobacco 8+ years. Ours are 8 years. The binders are true Brazilian Mata Fina. So when you have true Brazilian Mata Fina as your binder of your cigar, you got a damn good cigar. And it's all long leaf. I've had the burn because I'll smoke like 3 a day. I've had the burn walking my dog in the afternoon, and I'll light one up, go across the street to the park, and I'm walking that golden retriever, and I'll light it one time, and I've got the burn coming all the way back near the ring, and he'll bump me or knock it off or whatever. But the burnt, they're extremely well constructed cigars, so they're the real deal. You want a good true premium cigar, those are the ones, and it supports the industry. So I'm working right now to see what we want to kind of support, what like a portion of proceeds to go back to whatever, we're kind of identifying that, and I'm gonna be getting with some folks, have some conversations, around that. So I want to definitely make a big push with the cigar thing, man.
Love it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. Them cigars are good though. I mean, I've
no,
had
they
several.
are.
They're damn
They
good
are.
cigars.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
I guess we are going to be out of here. Appreciate everybody for watching. We will see everyone next Thursday, same time, same place. Don't forget, go watch John's show, TikTok Diner, today, noon on LinkedIn and all the other places that he is on. And don't forget to go like, subscribe, all that stuff to, everyone's thing. John with the Double Broker Bounty Hunter and the Freight Fraud Task Force. Myself in the Logistics Lounge. Make sure you go follow Spencer Squire, Road Dog Coffee Company, and Cigar Company. With that, we're out. Time to roll some beautiful bean footage. Oh.